Yeah, I'm Isaac Matondi Baruku. I work with Kiwa Heritage as a tour guide. I have been with the tour guide for a series of years. This is our entrance as we come to Kiwa Heritage. It has a range of activities that we perform. Importantly about Kiwa Heritage is that it started with 2013 with a few people, and it has grown up to 2024 with at least a high volume of customers. Nevertheless, Kiwa Heritage, you have had a series of developments. One of the most important things in Kiwa Heritage, we have the Heritage Hot Springs. Number 2, have an improved museum. Number 3, we have the Nyamwamba scenery. Then we have the place, the conduciveness of the place, the comfortness, where people sit among the reeds that cover Kiwa Heritage. Most importantly, what actually attracts most people to Kiwa Heritage is the hot springs. The hot springs is as a result of the magma that happened sometime very many years ago as the result of volcanicity on the Rwenzori mountains. So it had to leave a lot of spots that actually are very hot. They produce water that is hot. That water has a lot of minerals. Actually, it is more of a Dead Sea, so it has a lot of minerals. It has calcium, which strengthens the bones. It has the sand inside it. The sand, when someone scrubs himself with that sand, the sand, it smoothens his body. It means that you should have chemicals to go for scrubbing. He need some natural massage. It should go for artificial massage. The sand itself is just massage. You massage yourself. It has the water sport. The water sport, it warms human people. It takes away the worms in the body, so that in case someone, you need not to go to the hospital for mabendazole and all the other diseases. However, it can be there. Someone can go there for checkups and all that other kinds of things. But when one takes that water, it actually has natural deworming. So that's the water that we have at Kiwa Heritage. As we are moving, let's go and watch the water and see how the bubbling takes place, the magma that I've been telling you about, and its goodness. So this is the road that actually welcomes everyone to Kiwa Heritage. It is a path that is well dug with the simple stones, with the simple streams coming to Kiwa Heritage. Stepping stones that you should not come and fall into the mud. Then you have a series of bridges from one bridge to another, so that the road is accessible to the entrance of Kiwa Heritage. This is one of our bridges, our local bridge. As I had told you that Kiwa Heritage is all about culture and nature. This, you can see all this timber is not. This is our normal wood. It's our normal natural wood. These are our bamboo trees. So we only use the nature that we have to utilize it, so that we can have Kiwa as a heritage area for generations and generations. Don't come with slippery shoes. Just matter of coming. We have the lights that directs our. For example, we have these lights at night. Our visitors, our customers don't need to have to stamp around because of these stones, and either because of the bush, either there are thieves coming to attack them. We have the lights that actually directs the road up to the main road, directs our visitors, so that they should not stamp on these stones. The stones are very direct. You come slowly until then you come to another bridge. It's connecting from stones to a bridge. More of the lights or bulbs, they are ever lightening 24/7 from morning up to sunset, so that no one should be hurt or should be harmed while at Kiwa Heritage. We have enough security lights that actually protect our revelers, our customers, from not hitting their foot on stones or having other issues, either thieves from nearby bush, either from reeds, either chasing away dangerous snakes. Someone will know that this is a snake, or I should jump, I find a way I can jump over it. Yeah, so that's how we operate at Kiwa. Well, at Kiwa, we have other swamps. This is just another bridge. We have other. We don't just exonerate water from the public. We protect other tributary rivers, much as they are not hot springs, but they are. This is cold water. This is cold water. Someone can use it for other purposes, for washing clothes, for whatever, but not safe drinking. I don't recommend it for drinking. But this, then you have to buy. But again, as Kiwa, we protect this water from getting damaged, from it not getting extinguished from the public, because that is culture and nature that we're supposed to preserve at Kiwa Heritage. So that's why we have to have all these other waters to be part of our tourism activities that we have. We have the reeds. We have to protect them. We protect these reeds so that they should not extinguish. They should not be out of the generation. Should find reeds from time to time. So protect them. We look after them. Important about them is that we don't want them to be litter with the with the bottles, because it is against NEMA and against our culture as Kiwa. So we have to ensure that all the bottles, all these other data are even out of this water, all that we preserve the natural waters here at Kiwa Heritage. Signpost that is welcoming you. This part of our hospitality should not just enter in without anyone welcoming you, but we use these other stones, the nature. We use the nature to welcome you. We have framed this stone as a natural gift from God to write the words that are welcoming you to Kiwa Heritage. It's not for decoration, it's not for what, but we are using the resources that we have to welcome our visitors, our customers, as part of our customer care and hospitality, so that someone should feel home and should have the feel of Kiwa Heritage when he's welcomed by this natural stone here. Staff, actually.
How are you?
I'm good.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. Actually, he's my manager and I'm his tour guide.
Thank you for the work.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, he's my boss. And we work as a team. He's not the boss, but we work as a team to make Kiwa Heritage the way it's supposed to be. As you are at Kiwa Heritage, we have a reception, a well-built reception. The reception is purposely, as I had told that it is Heritage. Kiwa Heritage is culture and nature. You see that we have the bamboo trees. We have these our local reeds. We have everything that here. The trees and the poles are purely this is our nature. The resources that we have in Rwenzori are the ones that make our reception look nice like this. It has the light, it has the well-trained staff and all that.
It's about now, here is the entrance. The receptionist is inside, but before you enter, you need to first see the hosting chart. This is how we rate our guests, and we rate accordingly. As we said, we have a hot spring pool here, here and here. As you're seeing these photos, it's at 41.5 degrees, just warm, favorable for human body temperature. Then you also have there's something like a community museum. It's a house that explains the ancient life of the Rwenzori people. People stay on Rwenzori mountain. They were Konjo people, and I can talk about that. So inside the house there is items that our ancient grandfathers used in their time. So we charge an extra payment, which is what? which is 2,000 after paying the what? The entrance, as you're saying, as a community member or as a what? As an international guest. Are we together? Then also lastly, we have a short walk to River Nyamwamba. It takes 4 to 5 minutes walk from the hot spring up to the river. River Nyamwamba, I think you would have heard of it, or most people have heard of it. It's a glaciated river. It is streaming from Rwenzori Mountain National Park. It passes Queen Elizabeth National Park. It ends in Lake George. So here we have tried to innovate or to put some another touristic knowledge that is helping us to improve our sceneries of visiting as for our guests. In addition, it has good sceneries. It has the foothills of Rwenzori Mountain, whereby someone can go and relax and have an ecotherapy of the sound of the river. Now, so definitely, as you're from paying or you have paid the entrance, I will give you a warm welcome to all the features that you're having. For example, I'll talk about we have the Reedy's Corner, as you're saying. This Reedy's Corner will touch you up to V&H Bar, Bush Bar. So this one gives you an ecotherapy of the Reedy's Corner, whereby we have a relaxation area. You know, we are operating a municipality tourism destination for relaxation. I've got good items in the Reedy's Corner. We have the beds, which are made up in our cultural items. I'll talk of the Reedy's as you're seeing them. We have the bar, whereby you can get a drink and what? And then you relax comfortably, you know. Yeah, you relax, relaxation goes with some other things. Let me say drinks, you can get a beer, you can get a soda, you can get anything like a minute may. So also have a memorial stone for our legend, Rwenzori, the one who used to sing. Actually, his last trending pictures that was trending on social media when he died was that song of Tambula Nange Katonda Tambula Nange song. So he got some video clips from this side. As you're seeing, there's a memorial stone. And then after, other trending pictures were also got from River Nyamwamba. I think, as I said, when you're entering. Then after, I directly take you to the hot spring. And then before you reach the hot spring, there's another canteen, elephant canteen, whereby you can also get a drink, and then you move around as you're chilling with a what? With a drink. I think I was requesting to proceed up to the river, up to the hot spring.
My colleague has been explaining about the hot spring, and yet is to explain more. But before you use our hot springs, we have certain regulations that must be followed, so that the water and us, so that the two of us are friendly. So the management has a number of rules that govern the hot spring, the water pool. One of the rules is that do not enter the pool before you have been cleared at the enter. That's our interest, so that before you join this world, before you join the Kiwa heritage, before you join the water, you must have been cleared who you are. Number two, do not dive into the water. The water has stones that may hurt you. So diving is not like a swimming pool, whereby it is a little bit very flat, but it has other natural rocks. As I told you, it is all about culture and nature. So we cannot exonerate the rocks from the water, as it is a part and part of us. So do not dive in, because the stone is inside will definitely hurt you, and then you will get emergencies here. Then do not breathe holding games, these things of breathing while you are jumping in the water. You may end up swallowing the water. Then at the end of it, it may not be good for us.
So right about now, ladies and gentlemen, countrymen, and the rest of the world, here is the hot spring. As you're seeing, it is in the nature, but I will call it as a natural sauna. I think you could have a look. The water is streaming from the ground. I will talk of it is heated by what you call the thermal process, whereby I will talk of tensional and the compressional forces which are trying to extend towards the earth surface. One, I think we can have a look at the spring belts, actually where the water coming from. And when these forces are trying to extend towards the earth's surface, they come collecting different minerals. I'll take off sodium and then calcium. As I said before, it is a natural sauna, or I call it a healing center. You know, when you test most of the hot spring water, they are salty. It means it has sodium. And sodium, let me say, if you have some body weakness, you have skin rashes, you have pimples, you are not feeling okay, maybe you have a lot of weight, this is the medicine. If you have skin rashes, let me say if you have skin rashes, we always advise you to have the hot spring mud. The hot spring mud contains different minerals, as I said, calcium. So when you smear yourself with the mud, let me say, we always advise you to go out for sunbathing after smearing yourself with what? With the mud. Then you start feel some itches. After feeling some itches, again we advise you to go back inside the what? The water. After going back, the minerals will have worked on you, and if you do it thrice, the rashes goes away. Secondly, to these people who have been operated like pregnant mothers, this is a serious point. I request everybody to lend me his ears. To these pregnant mothers who have ever operated and who are ever operated, and let me say you have conceived another pregnancy, and you are at the time of delivering, you are about to deliver, you are 7 to 8 months, we advise you to go for the hot bath. If you swim like 3 times a week or 4, the woman or the lady deliver herself will have a belief that this water eases up the womb altogether. So when the water eases the womb of a woman, when she's at the day of delivering, she delivers herself. The water is of more importance because we receive different people from different areas. As I summarized it, it's a dormant volcanic feature. It means there are other forces that are trying to come over the ground. And before that, this water is not so hot, whereby it can be, it can burn someone or human body. I say it's at 41.5 degrees, just favorable, warm. Whether there is rainfall, whether there is sunshine, the temperature remains the same. Maybe, and definitely, the moment we always expect people to come at the evening hours, so we are waiting them.
Yes, welcome back, all our viewers. As we are still touring Kiwa Heritage, we have a number of projects that we do at Kiwa Heritage within the reeds. There are several roads that go to the areas of happenings. One of the roads goes to our fish pond, and we have a simple bridge. The bridge is made of wood, natural stones. There is also a simple stream that feeds our fish with the fresh water. This is the fresh water I'm talking about. It goes direct. We have directed it to our fish pond as we actually navigating Kiwa Heritage. So I can move sorrow woods. This is a bridge made of woods up to the Kiwa Heritage. Kiwa Heritage, this is for staff quarters. They keep their things here, their goods, their whatever, in this very house. Not because, but we have to preserve it with nature and culture. This is the store. It's our store, and it is well maintained in that way as we proceed to the pond. Yes, welcome to the fish pond, Kiwa Heritage Fish Pond. I think our viewers will allow me to sit as I explain more. Yeah, this is a Kiwa Heritage Fish Pond, made in such a way that is made portraying the map of Africa. The art design is a map of Africa, and it contains tilapia and some other fish. Yes, most of our clients, one may want to learn how to make fish pond. They have the opportunity, but they don't have the chance. They have the money, but they don't have the knowledge. So some of them have picked knowledge of fish ponds. Number two, it has an area that is convenient for happiness. One comes with his drink, with his friend, he can make a birthday party or any other party that he may wish at the fish pond, as he's enjoying the nature of the fish. As we feed him with information on how to actually nurture his fish, and so that it can become an income generating activity for him in the future, because it's one of the activities that we handle here and that can earn us great money at harvest. We've just harvested some and we're just having a small batch. Some young is trying to grow up, as you may watch on your television wherever you are. So that's how that's the Wakio heritage. We have used the land that was given to God. We have used the water. There is a water channel here, that the outlet that brings the water to the pond, so that the water is ever fresh 24/7. It brings in more new water. Then as we navigate around the pond, we have another outlet where I'm going to stand. Yeah. So whoever else, whoever wants to watch, can come and sit on these wooden seats of ours, as he enjoys the nature of Uganda, the nature of Kasese, and the beauty of Kasese on the slopes of Rwenzori mountains. From time to time, as you are aware of the river Nyamamba hazards, then we wash away the pond. So those are some of the few challenges that we have. But we have tried to solve some, but others are natural.
We are going to have a short walk. It takes 4 minutes walk from the hot spring. We call it a forest walk, as you're seeing the eucalyptus tree kind of walk. We have good pebbles or rocks that was eroded from the mountain, or that was brought by River Nyamamba. I think you can have a look at them. Others are very old. You know, this river could flood for more than 1 month, and due to land degradation, it is no longer having the same volume as it was in the ancient line and the past days. Definitely now, as we are moving right now, we have different tree species. We have the gomofera, we have the mangoes, or the Casragas, Nzimata tracasa. Also have different tree species. We have the elephant grass. We have different plants that you can have. We have also dodo around here. Different areas. We have pumpkins. This is a wetland. Also do some cultivation. We can see banana plantation around. You can also see the bamboo or the bamboo trees. We'll talk of the bamboos that we have to cultivate, to control the river. And now here is the boundary. The management of WWF have tried to demarcate the river boundary 100 meters from the river, and here is the boundary. So this part belongs to the river, and this part belongs to the neighbors. This is the boundary. This is where someone can come and have tree ecotherapy relaxation, whereby you can come with your mat, or you come with your picnic. You come and relax from the tree. You know, when you are at the river, or when you're near the river, you have some other area of mindsets that you think. Let me say, if you go and sit at the river, you relax very well. You have the way you think as more than when you're in town. When you're in the river, there's the way you have your plans. That's why we recommend people or our guests to come at the river. Ladies and gentlemen, I highly welcome you to the what you call the river Nyamamba. Nyamamba River As you're seeing, this is our route that is taking us to the river. Just have 2 steps that are struckable and maybe strengthens you to join the river valley. So right now, I am standing here in the riverbed of Nyamamba River. From the south up to the north, this is the east, this is the west, Kasese. And now we have got different rivers which are streaming from the Rwenzori mountain. These are the foothills, the beautiful sceneries of the river. You know, Rwenzori is the mother of all the lowland lakes. It supplies water to the lakes which are the lowland. I'll talk of Lake George, I'll talk of Lake Edward and other lakes, namely. We have the Kazinga Channel, the beautiful Kazinga Channel that are connecting the 2 lakes. Right now, as I am going to talk about these rivers, I'll talk of River Rubiliha, which is the border river. It is streaming from also Rwenzori Mountain National Park, passes also Queen Elizabeth and Lake George. The second one is River Nyamugasani. Nyamugasani is between Kinyamaseke and Kasese, that is the areas of Nyaruzigati. When you're going towards the border, that is Bwera Customs. I think you would have heard of, always watch on TVs, how this river is eroding Kasese with its flood. Well, in 2020, it took Kilembe Hospital and make some displacement of people, properties, homesteads, gardens, so forth and so forth. And now, this time the volume is too small. The gradient is very small because in the mountain the glaciers are not many. When there is mass movement or mass wasting of water from the mountain, so when the volume increases and the river erodes its banks. That's why we recommend people or our guests. This is I will call it a hot cake between the tongue and the teeth. Here, we always differentiate. We have both dusk up and dusk down. Opposite. This is the opposite of the hot spring. If you feel the hot is somehow warm for you, there are those who feel like I should also have a cold bath. So I also recommend them to come and have a cold bath at the river. As you're seeing some kind of waterfalls, but they are not waterfalls. The water is moving extremely and in a variable way, such that you also feel okay. And at this time, the water is very fine. It is clean water. It is from Rwenzori water. As you know, Rwenzori water worldwide. And then, definitely, Kasese we are gifted. I will also say it is a good scenario, or you can also come and have a good picture when you're having a cold bath at the river. So kindly visit Kiwa Heritage, kindly visit Rwenzori Mountain National Park, kindly visit the Equator Line, kindly visit the Queen Elizabeth National Park. We will have the best